Hey everybody, Patrick here with Rap4. It is July 22nd, 2013, and this is Monday Night Paintball. Alright guys, time for some paintball news and industry trends. Congratulations to Three Rivers Paintball in Freedom, Pennsylvania for celebrating their 30th anniversary on August 3rd and 4th. Now paintball actually hasn't been around for very long, so it's really cool to see one of the first ever paintball fields celebrating such an anniversary. They're going to have a huge party and a big event all weekend. Everything's discounted for the celebration, so if you are in Pennsylvania, go ahead and check it out. Three Rivers is also having a scenario on August 17th called Gears of War. And you guessed it, it's going to be based after the video game. Looks like a lot of fun. Westworld Paintball in Scottsdale, Arizona is having a scenario on July 28th from 6 a.m. to 11 a.m. It's going to be held at Splatter Ranch Paintball, and the basic storyline is Spetsnaz versus Navy SEALs. Looks pretty cool. Swamp Paintball Park in Hayes, Virginia is going to have an event called Turf War. This scenario is supposed to take place during the Prohibition era, and it's going to be gang versus gang in the city of Chicago. It looks pretty awesome. Kind of an interesting story. Paintball is on the rise in Singapore. We've seen 6 times as many teams pop up from the area as there were 5 years ago. Now a lot of Asian countries have laws against firearms or replica firearms like airsoft, but 68 caliber paintball markers usually don't fall beneath them. So it's pretty cool to see the Asian market get an option like paintball to use for recreation. And that brings us to this week's topic of discussion, which is capacity versus accuracy. If you had to choose, would you rather have a marker of standard accuracy but with a much higher capacity, like a 250 round box mag, or would you rather have a standard capacity like 20 rounds but be highly accurate? Go to our Facebook page, it's facebook.com/rap4usa, and let us know. Now for this week's tactical tip, we're going to talk about one way that you can reduce your target area when coming up over a piece of cover. I'm going to use my handy dandy podium as an example. Now when most people come over the top of something that they were using for cover, they orient their rifle up and down the same way they were shooting when they were standing or taking a knee or whatever. You can take a couple of inches and maybe even more. For those of you who have like sight risers, like your optic like really high up there because of your mask or because of however you have your marker set up, this will especially apply to you. If you want to cut down on your target signature, what you want to do is take that rifle and your stance, your grip's can be the same, but just spin it over on its side, and when you come up and over that barrier, you're going to have a couple of inches cut off the top. Instead of being up here like this, I'm now down here like this. Now the bore is the same distance off of the deck or off of the cover here as it was. I'm just rotating it to the side and basically subtracting the height of the optic from my target signature. That's less of the top of my head that is now showing to the enemy to get shot. So it's not that big of a deal, but it might help you out on the field avoid getting hit. Here is our official field tester, Finch, who deployed this method at a game over the weekend.
Hey, hop! Got one back right. I'm going through the I heard hit on that. Look at that.
Now just to wrap up today's episode, I want to remind you guys that our official team, ODSC, is holding monthly mag-fed games there at SC Village in Southern California. The next one is going to be on August 11th, but before that, there's going to be another mag-fed only game at Hollywood Sports Park in Bellflower, California. That's pretty close to SC Village in Chino. It's being put on by Military Assault Gear, or MAG, MAG for short. Our OD guys are going to be there, and they're going to bring the rentals that they usually use for those monthly MagFed games to try to get even more people into the sport of MagFed. So if you're in Southern California and you want to get some MagFed only action, go to facebook.com/rap4odsc for more details. And as always, thank you for watching. Now remember, Monday Night Paintball is your show. We make it from the content generated from our Facebook page. So if there's anything you'd like to see next week's episode, just go to facebook.com/rap4usa and let us know. Looking forward to hearing from you, and we'll see you out there.